Hi guys, this is Erin Ebanks from happyprofessor.com, and I wanted to share with you the 4 steps to becoming an adjunct instructor. I've had a lot of friends ask me about this in the past, so I thought I would address it in this video. The first thing you need to become an adjunct instructor is a master's degree, plus 18 master's credit hours in the subject you would like to teach. For me, I had a master's in mass media communication, so I was already qualified to teach speech and other communication classes. If I wanted to teach something outside of that subject area later on, I would need to get 18 additional master's credit hours, which is the equivalent of 6 master's classes under my belt for that subject area to be qualified. The second step to becoming an adjunct instructor is to get teaching experience while in grad school. I have heard other people say that they somehow got into adjunct teaching without having that experience. You might want to do a little bit of research on that because that would be fascinating to know about. However, I know the best bet is to get some experience. So while you are in grad school, look into opportunities to become a teaching assistant. I actually just talked to friends in my classes and instructors that I had become close with during grad school and asked them how I could get involved in teaching. It was surprisingly easy. All I had to do was take a 4-credit class learning how to become an instructor, and then I also had to get 3 letters of recommendation from my instructors. With that, I was added to the speech program. My 3rd semester of grad school, I was already teaching, and I taught for the last 2 years of my program, so that gave me a lot of experience. Number 3, step 3 of becoming an adjunct professor is contact your local schools. Sometimes they hold interviews, like mass interviews, where there will be 100 people from various subject areas waiting to be interviewed by different department chairs. That's how I got 2 of my jobs. I called the schools periodically and asked them when they were holding interviews. They didn't seem to advertise it very much, but call them periodically. Don't be obnoxious about it, but that's a good way to know when they are looking for instructors. Or you can go on your local college's websites and see in the career section where there are adjunct positions available. Most of the time there are adjunct positions available. So look into that and submit your resume. Something else that has really helped me and will help you possibly once you get your first adjunct job is to make friends with your colleagues at that school, because most of the colleagues you meet are working at various other schools. So they can get you jobs and you can get them jobs. And I am now working at a new school that a friend of mine got for me. And I have also recommended some of my other friends to various schools, and they were interviewed for those schools because of my recommendation. So it helps to make friends once you get that first job, and it'll possibly help you get quite a few more schools that you can work at. The last step here is do your research. I look online all the time to find out more tricks about teaching online. And also I have some friends who would like to become an adjunct instructor, so I kind of do research for them. So look into some books, look into some websites. The best book I read recently is Building Your Adjunct Platform by Michelle Post. She has her PhD. She wrote a fantastic book. It is filled with links and valuable resources. I have since texted a lot of my colleagues to tell them they need to get this book. So Building Your Adjunct Platform by Michelle Post. You can also look into my book, Happy Professor, by Erin Lovell Ebanks. That also has some great tips for how to become an adjunct instructor and how to thrive at it. So those are my 4 steps for you. I really hope it helps you on your journey to becoming an adjunct, and good luck getting that very first adjunct job. Bye.